This afternoon, I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we'll get it done. If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else. And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way, and that's what's going to happen. I pledge to the Bitcoin community that the day I take the oath of office, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's anti-crypto crusade will be over. It will end. It'll be done. I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
So guys, you just heard Trump talking. Drop a like if you liked what he said down below. And guys, what you can see right here in this red box, that is when the presidential elections are finished and when we know whether Trump will become president or not. And of course, if he will become president, if he is the elected president, then that will be very, very bullish for Bitcoin. And everything is lining up so perfectly, guys. Look at this consolidation that we have been in since March 2024. Since March this year, and we have been consolidating around the previous all-time highs. That is kind of crazy. We did got a little bit of a correction, big shakeout right here, but as you can see so far right now, we are breaking out of this consolidation, coming to the previous all-time high again. And I think right now with the setup that we are seeing in the markets, the setup that we are seeing in time, so we had a 6-month correction and consolidation at the previous all-time highs. Right now, leaving that range to the upside gives a tremendous power to Bitcoin. And of course, with the presidential elections coming up, the narrative is set. When the US president is going to be so bullish on crypto, so positive, wants to make the United States the crypto capital of the world, then of course you can only imagine that this narrative will continue to exist and that it will bring and drive a lot of confidence and money inflows into the crypto space. So guys, all in all, this is looking very beautiful. Also, the Bitcoin cycle I've been mentioning so many times, we are right now in terms of time, we are at a very lucrative stage of the cycle. In terms of structure, we are in a very lucrative state of the cycle. And in terms of narrative, with a president of the United States becoming super bullish on crypto if he gets elected, of course, this is a perfect setup for a massive bull market. And let's have a look at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame right here, because sometimes you just gotta zoom out a little bit, right? So when we have a look at this pattern, it is pretty, I have to be honest, guys, this is really, really bullish. So let's say we can draw a neckline right here. Let's draw a neckline. We can even do something like this. Then we could also say that we have a left shoulder right here, a head in the middle, and a small right shoulder right here. So this can either be an inverse head and shoulders, which is a massive bullish pattern, but it can also be a cup and handle pattern, because this could be the cup. It's a very nice rounded button. This could be the handle, and we can break out. And I'm going to show you the targets, guys. The targets of this formation is, if this were to be an inverse head and shoulders formation, we can take the length of the shoulder till the head right here, put at the point of breakout. If we are going to break out, that will set a target for Bitcoin at $300,000 US. Well, to be honest, guys, I think that is very optimistic. I think it would make more sense for Bitcoin maybe to top a little bit lower, because we need a lot of liquidity to reach these levels of $300,000 US. But let's have a look at some other samples. So if this would be a bull flag, which is also looking like, then we have a wave right here, bull flag, and then normally when we break out from that bull flag, we extend the same length that we entered this flag from. So you can put it like this. That will bring the target of Bitcoin to $150,000 US. I think personally that's a little bit more realistic. But then again, guys, bull markets are not that realistic. Like when we had this bull market, look at this. This was so insane. And I think the moment that we break this neckline, the moment that we really clear the space right here, that we enter uncharted territory of Bitcoin, we can definitely see a lot of firework for the coming 6 months in Bitcoin, just going to go up, and maybe a lot of money of Bitcoin will eventually, once Bitcoin starts to correct, or every pullback that you are going to see in Bitcoin after a massive move up, much of that liquidity will go into altcoins. And I think we are definitely right now seeing the early stage of a bull market, and I think right now the timing where we are right now is very compared to right here. Right before we broke that previous all-time high and went into acceleration, had 6 months of crazy price action, and the media are talking about it. And also, you can see it right here as well. We also had something like this. We had like a very nice rounded bottom right here. The moment we break the neckline, we can also see, bam, Bitcoin is accelerating crazy. We can even look at the target from this formation. Then you can see like Bitcoin even overshot this target. So the target from this formation and this breakout would be a Bitcoin at roughly $10,000, 9 to 10,000 US dollars. But we overshot it because of the hype, because of the liquidity. This is a blow off top. That was kind of crazy. But look at this. This is also looking pretty similar. Like we had also kind of like, if you really zoom out, a U-shaped bottom till the previous all-time high, and the moment we break above that all-time high, firework is starting, guys. So right now it's actually no different. This looks very similar as previous cycles. We just have a U-shaped bottom. Of course, the previous cycle was with a small rally in between and a big correction as well. If we didn't have that correction, we might have a small grind up right here, maybe even broke out of the all-time highs earlier. I don't know, based on time, this is actually looking pretty accurate to me. But it might be a little bit more U-shaped when we didn't have that COVID crash, which you might consider as a black swan event. But as you can see right here, this is a perfect bear market correction going into the 4-year cycle low with a nice grind up to the previous all-time highs, making a very bullish structure when we zoom out. So this right now, the time right now is definitely not the time to be bearish on crypto. I think we're just starting. And yeah, with that being said, guys, let's have a quick look at Will Portal. We can see things are getting a little bit overheated in the shorter term time frame. We got bullish sentiment, we got some selling pressure coming in. We have a rollover of the momentum indicators, and one thing that's coming in as well is of course the next 60-day cycle low, which will be roughly at the 5th of November, roughly when we are seeing the results of the election, right, the US election. So in the shorter term time frame, we might still get a small pullback if we get lucky. Of course, you can capitulate on that. You can take advantage of that. That is the only thing that I'm seeing in the shorter term time frame. But once we have set that 60-day cycle low, I think the sky's the limit. And the moment we break these resistance patterns, the selling pressure becomes less significant because we are going into price discovery and markets are going to make less sense. They are going to be more irrational. People are going to throw their money at crypto. They don't care. They don't think rational anymore because the hype is starting. Why? Because we are going to enter uncharted territory, and it's also known as price discovery. So guys, this is what I think is going to happen, especially when Trump is going to be elected as the next president in a couple of days only, right? So right now you are at the right moment in time, busy with crypto, watching this video. So kudos to you guys. If you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. If you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Guys, I want to wish you all a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.